Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi, WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also, joining us are online affiliates around the world, including our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcasts. We're glad you all could be with us as well. We're excited to welcome back recording artist Nathaniel Kimble to our program today. We're going to talk to Nathaniel not only about the year that's already been 2022 for him, but also what it's been like for him to continue to share his music with the world and see the response to it. We also will let you guys know what's coming up with him, too. Nathaniel, welcome back to the program.
I'm glad to be here with you, Cyrus. It's good to have me, man. I'm so excited to be back on the radio with you again.
Man, it's always a pleasure. Look, you've been busy already this year. We touched bases at the end of last year. You already had a lot going on. What has it been like for you to see the way that 2022 is shaping up for you, Nathaniel?
And the shows are steady coming. I mean, I'm having fun doing it, and my fans know I'm having fun when I got that microphone. People, they steady calling for concerts. They're trying to do doubles in some places, but I can't make doubles. They're too far out. And I've been just about want to rent a helicopter to fly there just not to miss the show. I'm just loving this stuff. It's fun. I love doing it. It makes me feel good.
Yeah. And you know, we talked about this last time, Nathaniel, but I want to kind of dive into that this time. I mean, because you are really living what is the dream for so many people, right? I mean, so many people they grow up and they say, I want to do music. I want to perform in front of people. You know, I want to, be able to make people feel good. You're doing that. How does that feel to be doing something that you love?
I mean, I'm getting the energy from my fans, and that's what keeps me going. I've been doing it for 22 years now. Me and Sir Charles started at the same time. He was like, man, I'm going to be Johnny Taylor, and you be Tyrone Davis. I was like, really? We just get together. Sometimes we be on the same show together. We just talk about it and look back over the years that we went through, and the good days and the bad days. Because in this business, every day ain't going to be no sunshiny day. You're going to hit some bumps in the road, but you got to keep going, So that's part of the business, and got to hold your head up and get tough with it.
That's right. And the past 3 years have definitely been bumpy, Nathaniel, for all of us, but especially for people in your industry, in the music industry. What has that been like for you, though, to be back out there, though, to be able to meet people again after we were kind of separated from each other for a while?
Yeah, it was hard for a minute, man. I was about to lose my mind. I sitting up in the house, can't go nowhere. You got to put a mask on. You got to go to the moon and back. I'm like, wait a minute here, man. Something got to happen. I got to make some money. I'm losing a lot of money because I can't get out and make no money. It was really kind of tough. It was tough. I'm gonna be honest. It was tough, and just you can't get out there and mingle with your peoples. It was really hard.
Yeah. So what is it that kept you motivated during that time? I've been talking to a lot of artists, Nathaniel, recently on the show about this. But for you personally, what is it to kind of help you to stay motivated and to not lose your joy?
For one, Lifetime. I love Lifetime. Lifetime kept me going. I'm in the studio.
Right.
I learned a lot from Lifetime. It relaxed me, and I've been in the studio working on new music, and that's what I love doing. I like to be around music, so that's mostly what kept me going. And my little son, 7-year-old, and he kept me upbeat a lot. So, and I had the COVID back in 2020. That broke me down. I stayed in the hospital for 2 weeks. Yeah, I was broke down pretty bad with that stuff. So, God brought me back for a reason. So He knew I got work to do.
Right. And I think that work is something that all of us appreciate because you actually are doing that. I was saying to you before we went on here, and we talked about a little bit about this at the end of last year, Nathaniel, you've been really, as you said, we're talking over 20 years here, but you've been giving us some really great music, songs that people still continue to love, songs like You Make Me Happy. Also, of course, songs like Thinking of You 24/7 that you did with Omar Cunningham. Talk to us about those songs. What's it been like for you to see how people respond to the new music, but also the oldies but goodies as well?
Well, you make me happy. I'm glad I got that information you sent me, and I really like it. I posted it on Facebook. As soon as you sent it to me, I started blast out to Facebook so people can read about it. You make me happy, And I had vowed to promote that record for me. She was working for Malaco. And she said, Nathaniel, ooh, I love this record. This record going to do something. I'm like, I hope it do. And ever since, I on every show I do, there be people be hollering for it. They be screaming for it. I want to hear you be happy. I said, be patient. Let me do my show. You're going to pick your song. They love the record. They love it, and I love it, too. I got another song called Sexy Lady, and about the same tempo of that. Same tempo each song, but you make me happy, man. It stands out. Everybody want to be happy. If you don't want to be happy, something wrong with you, you know.
Right.
And so that song can touch young, old, whoever you are. Somebody wants to be happy. So a lot of people relate to that song.
Right. And it's interesting, Nathaniel. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nathaniel. I'm sorry.
No, I was mentioning about the other part. You said about the 24/7 Fishing Omar Cunningham,
right.
And it's getting a lot of feedback, and it's getting a lot of downloads, and they buying the records. They're
right.
downloading it, so it is what it is. So I'm glad they like it. And I sung it Sunday in West Point, Mississippi. Man, you couldn't get in the building. It was so many people there. They went crazy when I saw that song. I told them I don't want to do no dancing. I want y'all to just sit back and let me sing this song to you because it got a meaning to it. So I'm thinking about you all the time, baby. I'm thinking about you all the time. I can't 24/7. Can't get you out of my mind. They're eating it up. They're eating it up, and it's a really pretty song. I really like it myself.
Yeah, I wrote a review for that one too, as well. And one of the things I said in that review on Amazon, Nathaniel, was that for the ladies who wonder if there's a man who cares and appreciates them, this song answers the question. But, you know, it brings up an interesting point, though, because I had Kenny Lattimore on the show recently, Nathaniel, and one thing he talked about is that he feels like the reason why people like songs like Thinking About You 24/7 or the songs that he does is because it says the words that sometimes us guys don't always say. Do you kind of feel like that, too, that you're singing the words that it's not always easy for us to say?
It's meaningful, and a lot of times I express myself through my music. Mm-hmm. I say it though. I'm not ashamed to say it. If I'm thinking about my woman, baby, I'm thinking about you. You know, it is what it is. You know, I tell it to her face. That's me. I'm gonna say it. If I'm not thinking about you, I just keep my mouth shut. But it's on my mind, and I really kind of wrote that record for a lady, and it came out to the women starting to like it all across the country. I'm like, okay, this is what it's all about.
Right. I think that is so true. I want to say for those who are just tuning in, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome back the one and only Nathaniel Kimble to our program today. We're talking with him not only about the year that's already been 2022, but also what it's been like for him to share his music with all of you. We're going to remind you how you can stay connected with Nathaniel, too. Nathaniel, I want to go back to the song that we were just talking about, and that was the single, You Make Me Happy. That was on a project appropriately called I'm Back. What has that been like for you? You mentioned it earlier, but I want to kind of talk about that because I think sometimes we throw out these numbers and people don't really get it. You've been at this, you know, for over 20 years. What has that been like for you to look at all you've been able to do in the past 2 decades?
Well, I mean, I got a chance to work with a lot of different artists and just think about the music I done caught it over the years and just go back and listen to some of my old music and up to today's right now, there's a lot of change in the music. So you have to stay into what the people want to hear. You can't stay back into that old time because the music is changing every day. So, and that's what my music is. I'm trying to do. Trying to stay competitive with everybody out here in the music business. And you got to stay there. I mean, stay up to beat with everybody else. If not, you're gonna miss out. So you're gonna get left out. So you got to listen. You got to listen, learn, and pass it on to what the next generation is bringing into you this music too. So there's a lot going on. So you just got to stay competitive, listen, and learn. You never get too old to learn anything else new. So you just got to stay there.
Right. So, you know, as we're kind of, it's hard to believe, we're already 4 months, Nathaniel, into this year. What are you looking forward to heading into this spring and summer?
Busy. Concerts, doing music, record music with new people. I'm just busy because the weather's getting right, and I can't wait to get out there because I got 2 shows this weekend. Matter of fact, I got to be in Jackson tomorrow night for a big birthday party for Queen Bee. From 90.1, and then Saturday I got to be in Elwood, Mississippi for an outside concert Me and Jay Hammer, J1, Dave Mack, Lady Coco, I think 3 other people's on it. I'm not sure who those. I don't know them that well, but I'm pretty sure they on the concert. They got something going on, so it is what it is. I'm excited about this weekend, and I'm gonna take a weekend off. I'm gonna go to Florida, get in the sand, take my son to the beach, and have a little fun. Take a week off.
Nice. I'll tell you, family first. It's always important for sure. Well, look, we definitely are excited about everything that's going on with you, Nathaniel. Excited to be able to keep checking in with you, to see the response from the fans. How can they best stay connected with you?
Social media, Facebook, Instagram. You can pull me up anywhere on social media. You can pull me up and send me a message. If you want to stay in touch with me, I'm going to get your message back to you. And my website is down now. We're redoing the website. It should be back up in a couple of weeks. www.nathanielkimble.com. If you want to buy some product off of it, my T-shirts, CDs, whatever you want, you can check my videos out on it. And it'll be back up in a couple of weeks. Because we have some stuff. We have some mistakes on it. And we just took it down. We're going to redo it, take our time and do it right this time. So I'm not hard to find. If you're trying to get a hold of me, look me up on social media. You can get in touch with me.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, congratulations to you, Nathaniel. Really glad we had a chance to reconnect, and looking forward to our next chat together, man.
Listen, well, it's a blessing, man, for you to reach out to me. And I thought you had the number, but you said do social media just like we're talking about now. You can find somewhere you can find me.
Right.
It might be a day, it might be a day behind or so before I go in there and check it sometimes because I'll be tired sometimes when I come off the road. But I like to get that rest in and get up and start all over again, find something to do.
Well, look, I'm going to make sure we have you locked in, man. We'll be checking in with you for sure as we're going into the summer.
It's a pleasure talking to you again, and I'm so excited to be on the air with you, man. I love it, and it's fun, and I can't get enough of reaching out to my fans across the country. Right. I'm glad they're listening, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, well, they appreciate you too, man, for sure, as we all do. Again, everyone, Nathaniel Kimble, make sure you guys are staying connected with him. Support the music. Go ahead and stream it, download it, buy it like I did on Amazon, and definitely tell your friends. But because he's out there, you guys can be able to catch him in person as well. So make sure you guys are staying connected with him on social media to find out when he will be performing at a place near you. And until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.